Katja Hall, you're Deputy Director General of the CBI, representing obviously the business voice here at Runways UK today. You talk about £31 billion as being the cost of not actually acting on this decision from Davies. Is that a realistic figure?
Yeah, it's absolutely a realistic figure, and we want there to be a really clear sense of the fact that the UK is already losing out. We're falling behind some of our rivals, and that has an economic cost to our country. We can't do anything about the money we've already lost, but we can avoid further delays to stop that cost getting higher.
So we've got a decision from Davies, and of course I know you've been pressing for a decision to come. Is it Heathrow or is it anywhere is good for you?
So we have a very clear decision, I think, from Davies, which is that another runway at Heathrow stands head and shoulders above any other option in terms of productivity and trade and investment opportunities. So our message is we should now get on with implementing his recommendation, and we want to see diggers in the ground by 2020.
And of course you will be aware, as anybody else is aware, of the political challenge that faces. I mean, what do you do as CBI to try to help David Cameron and the Tory government make that decision, that very difficult decision?
I think, of course, this is a difficult decision, and there aren't any easy solutions. If there were, we probably would have built a runway by now. But we have a clear decision or a clear recommendation by Davies. He's looked at all the issues around noise and around the environment, but also importantly, the impacts on jobs and investment. And I think the message now is really, let's get on with implementing his recommendations, both in terms of the runway, but also around some of the measures around making it work. And let's not waste any more time.
Because you say £600,000 a day is what it will cost. Any delay costs. Presumably, it's appealing to the wallet of business. But you have to also balance it with the local people as well, don't you? So it's about getting that balance right as well. I
think ultimately it's about jobs, and it's about what we want for our future as a country. And we think we shouldn't be putting our future on hold anymore. The cost of inaction will just rise and rise because our rivals, they have spare runway capacity, so they'll just get on with building those new links, and we'll fall further and further behind. And in the end, that will have an impact on us as individuals in the UK.
But of course, what we do in this country is, I think your point you made in your presentation today is that we do take a long while to make these decisions, decades rather than perhaps our competitors who are getting on with it much faster. Is the Davies Commission a good solution to that delay, that delay in decision making?
Yes, so we took a decision to ask for an independent assessment of where a new runway should be built. I think Lord Davies has made a clear recommendation, so let's all of us now just get behind his recommendation. Let's take a decision by the Prime Minister, by the Parliament, by the end of the year, and let's really start to get building it.
And you talk about 2020 to get started, 2025, 2030 perhaps. I mean, how confident, how realistic do you think that is? How confident are you that it'll actually happen this time?
I think this is a time for real political leadership. We are losing out at the moment. Time is not on our side, so that's why we need to see strong political leadership. No time to duck a difficult decision. Let's just get on with it, and let's make sure that we don't hand opportunities to our rivals when it comes to new trade links and more jobs.
Okay, Katja, I think you and the CBI make your point very, very clearly, so we look forward to see how it all pans out. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.